Well, a fine good afternoon all. This is Patricia and I am traveling for history. I'm in Ferrisburg, Vermont today, and this in front of us is the old Quaker Cemetery. This is, I think, my first foray into Ferrisburg's cemeteries. But just know that if you want to try to enter this place, you almost need to be a billy goat or walk across someone's property, which is what I did. So, if I find out anything about the years or so about this, I'll include it on my website, travelingforhistory.com. Although I do think I recall reading that they're essentially unreadable. And interesting that there's this grouping here, right? There seems to be another grouping over there. Right, let me zoom in for you. See, right there. And then another grouping over there. I am wondering, of course, if there are actually more graves here and the headstones are missing. Not unheard of. Let's come around to these little ones right here. Well, that one says something. CW? I don't know. Let's see if I zoom in. Sometimes it's better to see it on camera than in real life. See, this is 1835. Died. I think that's 1835. CVV? CW? I think it's CW. But you can tell me what you think in the comments below. But these little headstones, whew. This one here, NCH. That was almost readable. What does that say? Died. Yeah, I can't make that out. But if you can, honestly, put in the comments below. Oh, here's a readable one, though. Awesome. John. Good Lord. What does that say through my viewfinder here? Troncolite? Died July 15, 1856. 26 years. Wow. Young. And what is this over here? This is very impressive. Whatever this is. Sort of looks like a monument, doesn't it? Well, it is a monument, but... Oh, yeah. Let me see about moving a safe distance from it. It's very muddy today. Abraham Rogers died 8 months, 1851, age 84. Besiah, his wife. Oh, maybe that's 2nd month, 27, 1838, age 73. So rather than saying like at 8 months, which would be August. Interesting. Mary Rogers. 10 month, 14, 1863, age 69, Joseph Rogers. I'm right here, by the way. Joseph Rogers, 8 month, 26, 1875, age 80. It's a good way to save space, isn't it? To just say 8 months, 5th month. Stephen Rogers, 5th month, which would be May 1, 1839, age 41. Seneca Rogers, March 14th, 1801, age 6 months. You've heard me say this in multiple videos, but my gosh, parents should not be burying their doggone children. No names on this side. And I don't recall seeing names when I was approaching this. Nope. No, no names on that side, and I'm pretty sure there were no names on this side either. And there aren't. And Google Maps got me here, by the way. That one is so clean. I mean, we're talking marble, which attracts dirt like that one there. So I wonder why. All right, some headstones here. Frost heaves are not our friends. Then we have some down here. I don't know if those are headstones or not. Well, you know, I'm inclined to believe there's something here. Maybe a headstone that's fallen. See what I mean? That kind of rock there. I'd be totally wrong about that, but stands to reason. It just seems suspiciously like a headstone to me. And interestingly enough, when I filmed the Monkton Cemetery in Heinsberg, they had stuff like this in the ground. I'm inclined to believe that is a headstone, but there's nothing on that one either that would suggest it, except that it was in a cemetery and was amongst a bunch of headstones. Who knows about this? There's nothing on this side. But you see what I mean? This stone seems more like a headstone. But who knows? Maybe it's a field stone. Let's continue on. I mean, this looks suspiciously like a headstone to me. That if we were to dig some, we would see that is a headstone. It's not out of the realm of possibility. This one's one here. I think that's Herbert. It's like Nathan. I think it's Hurlbut. Hurlbut, I think. And Cynthia Hurlbut. Any other names on here? Yes. And I have no idea what those names are, the first names. Still looks like Hurlbut. Let's see. Up at the back side. Oh yeah. This definitely needs a cleaning though. Holy cow. I'd say that maybe the last name is the same. What is that, Pierre? Well, you can let me know what you think it says. comments are a beautiful place for just that thing. And I don't actually think there's anything on this side, but let's take a close-up. Yeah, I don't think so. It's interesting, this is on a mound here. Oh, I can see a name. Can't read the name. Born. It's the second word. Died. 20 days. 11 months. I can't understand what that first name is. All right, let's go back to our grouping here. See what we can see. I am filming this on Christmas Day, by the way. It's a great day to go out to film. Fewer cars on the road. Fewer people out and about, which works for me. I think there is writing on this side. But maybe it's my eyeballs trying to... No, I think there's writing on this side. But I can't make that out. And let's see. Ooh. Lots of, what was that, lichen? I'm not liking that. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling apologetic about that. All right, let's go to this second grouping I mentioned. Wow, I mean, there's just barely anything left. Am I staying upright? I see a couple of cleaned ones over there too. So, yeah. Let's start the way back and work ourselves back up here. Because, I mean, I can see from here there's no writing to read. And here's another one right here as well. Makes me wonder, see, when I see stones just in the ground like that, it makes me think headstones. Could be completely wrong about that, but you know what I mean? Anyway. Alright, so which side has the writing? I mean, I don't know if you can see, this is, the ground is muddy, and it's not really spongy, but I don't feel comfortable walking on it. Oh, those look sharp down there. I don't know if you can see those things. Oh yeah, writing on this side, of course. Well, at least there was something to write home about. Okay, so that's a cross at the top. Mary L. died of... No, daughter of IAP Bowton. Died And I know 1860 something. Oh yeah, let's see other names. You know, I think as long as they're going to be leaning, it's good that they're leaning with the faces away from most of the elements, like when it's raining, for instance. Because over time, water erodes whatever it is hitting. John someone died something 26/18/51, age 56 years. Sophia, same last name, Wing maybe? Maybe that's Wing. From this side it looks like Wing. Died the 10th month, 19th, 1832, 60 years. Samuel Wing, oh yeah, that definitely looks like Wing here, died 5th month, 3rd day, 1854, age 82 years. How cool is that? Oh, now we're getting into that. Oh my, can I bend down far enough for this category? Edward Wing died May 30, 1873, age 70 years. Well, his last name is beautifully readable. But I am concerned that another bunch of frosties, and that's going to be face first and unreadable. Safer for the writing on it, but man, not good otherwise. And I can't read any of these other stones here. I don't see any headstones down that way. And I don't see any more down that way either. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back up. And here's another one of those oddly shaped stones. I was wondering at Mead Monkton Cemetery if it were like a family plot marker. But again, I haven't a clue. Every one of these is unreadable. I think most of us hope that our final resting place people can read our headstones. And that just is not the case, is it now? This is that third area I told you about. So let's start down here and walk these areas. Let's see. All these branches on the ground reminds me of the Poor Farm Cemetery in Sheldon, Vermont. No idea if there's writing on that side. I wonder who cares for this place. Okay. Ooh, you see one that fell right on over. I didn't notice it until just now. Tombstone down. I like when they're smaller like this. Ooh, Revolutionary War. And what does that say? E. I can't. Oh, was that Chicago? No. Yeah, no idea what that says, but Revolutionary War. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Was that Addison County, and I'm in Addison County, has a lot of Revolutionary War soldiers buried. There is a name on there, but I cannot read it. But this one, that is so prominently laying there. Now, this is the base, and this would have a tongue to go into the base. And I watched the Vermont Old Cemetery Association have to pick up one of these that had fallen over. The one they were, I don't think this would be very thick, maybe an inch or two, maybe a couple of inches thick. But they were, you know, what was it, 6 men, 6 big, beefy, strong guys trying to lift a headstone. I asked how much the headstone probably weighed. About 700 pounds. Whew. One of the guys figured out that all they had to do was move it, slide it so the tongue was near here, and then they lifted it, and the tongue was put in. This stuff didn't exist. You know, this kind of, you know, this was dug out. And then they cemented it in. So, it's really neat to watch, to be honest. And, let's see. This is William Hazard, born January 26, 1797. Oh, I can't just move that away. I'm guessing, well, he died in 1848. Ooh, readable headstones. Oh, and there's one way over there, too. Holy cow. Henry I., son of Stephen and Sally Hazard, died April 23, 1842, age 16 years, 10 months. That is so young. Elizabeth, wife of Thomas Field, died January 9th, 1854, age 37 years and 7 months. Although it's a little old, typically for childbirth, it's not outside the realm of possibility. I wonder what she died from. Ooh. If you are inclined to clean headstones, do not use bleach. It will wipe the lettering right off. So, D2 is not sold on Amazon apparently, but D2 is what the federal government wants you to use in their graveyards. So D2 does not do that. It does clean it. It's not going to be shiny white, but it'll be readable, and that's what all of us want. We want readable headstones. There's definitely nothing on this side. And if there... Is there... Looks like... Is at the bottom there? It certainly looks like some lettering. But long gone. And let's go back over here. I forgot this one back here. I would say out of sight, out of mind, but it was in sight. Ooh, looks like there could have been another one over here too. See that on the ground there? See, that's Reese Barnes. Died September 25, 1875. No, 1858. I'm sorry, it's hard. Age 72 years. And that leaves a few stragglers up here. It's so nice to walk a cemetery on Christmas Day because there's no snow on the ground. And it's kind of warm, too, for here in December. This headstone has, oh no, I was going to say it has some shape to it, but actually it broke. Let's see if the other side has any writing on it. Excuse me. Looks like it may, but I can't read that at all. And, oh, I think I see writing. Yeah, I don't know what that says. But it does seem like these are three different families buried together. Wings are down there, and I don't remember the name already of these folks down here, but that's what it seems like. So it looks like maybe 4 distinct areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, well, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Thank you so much for coming along with me today here in the old Quaker Cemetery in Ferrisburg, Vermont. And until I see you again, I hope you've had a great Christmas day.